meeting to order and ask for roll call.
Blunier is absent. Hilliard.
Here.
Leach.
Here.
Mennel.
Here.
Newman is absent. Parrott.
Here.
We have a quorum.
If you join me in Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We do have a public hearing tonight, and Brad, I'll turn that over to you.
Case number 22-03. Motion.
Well, I don't think so. I think we need to conduct a public hearing before we get a motion.
Okay. Core Construction Services of Illinois Incorporated is seeking a variance for the property located at 915 North Main Street. The petitioner seeks a variance from ordinance 78-31 relative to the placement of an industrial security fence in the I-2 zoning district. The Morton Municipal Code allows an industrial security fence to be in the side and rear yard property lines only. The petitioner is requesting that security fence be allowed in the front yard of this property. And I might note that the reason this is coming to the village board is this parcel is located in the interstate corridor.
Okay. All right, you'll need to be sworn in here.
I'm Steve Kerr with Morton Kerr Engineering, and I'm representing Core today. Basically what they're asking for is to their yard over there on Main Street. They would like to put a front yard fence in. The fence is only gonna be 37 feet off of the property line. That's the closest that it will be. And at the same time they'll be doing that, they'll be removing, I think you guys have a drawing in front of you, they'll be removing the entrance, the southern entrance on Main, and they'll be removing part of that parking lot that they had. And we'll use that area for landscaping in front of that fence and for stormwater detention that'll be required with the pavement that we're gonna add inside the yard. And so if you look at the area north and south, the properties north and south are Caterpillar, and they both have fences that are actually up on the property right behind the back of the curb. So the Caterpillar property swings around to the north and their fence is on both sides, so at zero setback or close to zero setback. So we're not asking for zero, we're asking for 37 feet. And I think the front yard requirement in the interstate zone is what, 40?
I believe it's 40. Yes.
40. So we're really, the variance is 3 feet.
Yes.
All right. Any questions? All right.
All right, thank you.
We'll close the public hearing. Brad, do you have any more comments to add to this?
Just a couple things. So they combined 4 parcels. I see this as an improvement. They are going to work on their stormwater. They're removing one of the entrances onto Main Street, which we see as an improvement. Craig Loudermilk has been involved in this for a number of months as well. We both see this as kind of an upgrade to the area with landscape and eliminated parking as well.
All right, we have a motion.
So moved. Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrott.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen, for spending some more money in Morton. We do have a presentation tonight, please, Chief.
In correlation of Police Memorial Week, our awards committee has met and they have decided to give out the following awards for this following year. The first one is for Sergeant Johnson, who couldn't be here tonight, and Officer Benji Cashdollar. They are awarded a life-saving award for the actions taken during a call on January 10th, 2021. Officers responded to a male who had fallen down the stairs and had no signs of life. Sergeant Johnson and Officer Cashdollar performed CPR on the male. The Morton Fire Department arrived on the scene. He was transported to the hospital and later survived. So he will be receiving the life-saving award. The second award was for Sergeant Boyer. He is here tonight. He responded to a 3-vehicle accident on November 8th, 2021. A male was crushed between 2 vehicles and had serious injuries to his leg. Sergeant Boyer arrived and applied a tourniquet, which controlled the loss of blood. By the time the paramedics arrived to the scene, he was transported to the hospital, and due to Sergeant Boyer's quick actions and decisions he made, he survived as well. So if you want to come forward, Mr. Boyer, I got a certificate for you. Congratulations. The third life-saving award that we have is for Officer Herman and Officer Hodel. Officer Hodel is here. They responded along with paramedics to the Methodist MedPoint on June 27th, 2021 regarding a female who was in full arrest. Upon arrival, Officer Herman and Officer Hodel assisted in performing life-saving measures, and the female was able to survive due to their actions. So, you get a pen and thanks, congratulations. We have 3 meritorious service awards. They go to Sergeant Brock, Sergeant Boyer, and Officer Noble. They're acknowledged for their outstanding work on a methamphetamine case that took place March 2nd, 2021. The actions of these officers led to the arrest of 3 individuals. They were charged with manufacturing delivery of controlled substance, and the 4th was arrested on an outstanding warrant. There was a seizure of multiple items consistent with narcotic sales and activity, 9 pounds of methamphetamines, 71.3 grams of psilocybin mushrooms, bath salts, heroin, morphine, pills, cannabis, and over $21,000 cash was seized during this arrest. This one made news all the way up in Chicago. It was a pretty big seizure, so congratulations to the 3 of you. I don't have a certificate for you, but if you'd like to come forward. We have 2 awards that are letter of accommodations. First one goes to Officer White, who couldn't be here tonight. It's an acknowledgement of his work in a case regarding an incident that took place in March of 2021. An individual came into several businesses here in town and made an alarming threats that were violent in nature. Officer White was able to work the case, and individual presented a clear and present danger, which is a pretty new statute that was used in this case. Officer White was ultimately able to secure a search warrant where multiple firearms and ammunition were recovered. MPD has not had any problems with this individual since that date, so he'll be receiving a letter of accommodation for that. And the last one we have is for Officer White again and Officer Noble. They're being acknowledged for their work in regarding a citizen who was suffering from mental illness and health problems. Morton Police Department received over 50 calls of service regarding erratic and criminal behavior. During the spring of 2021, the individual's mental health was deteriorating. The officers worked with the state's attorney's office and were able to formulate a plan to get them professional help. So they'll, Officer Noble and Officer White will receive accommodations for that. So that's all I have for tonight.
And how about, let's get all you officers up here with pictures of the chief. Maybe you can take a picture. And we'll get it on the TV screen.
Oh, is he coming? We may have one more award for somebody who's coming.
Come on, Sean.
Right, we got one more. Okay, gentlemen, thank you.
Thank you.
I bragged to everybody about our police force. And our police force does have all new tasers and all new assault rifles. So they're gonna get 5 new police cars this year. So, all right, the next item is public comment. Consent agenda tonight is the approval of the minutes, the regular meeting, May 2nd, 2022, and approval of the bills.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I have nothing tonight. Village clerk,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
village administrator.
I have one item tonight, Your Honor. As you remember, we approved a bulk of the tourism grants at our last meeting. There was one additional one that had not been processed at that time. This is asking for approval for a grant for the Tri-County Tennis Tournament to be sponsored by the high school boys tennis team. Their requested amount was $3,000. The approved amount is $2,500.
If we could have a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
I believe this is a new event too.
It's a new event to Morton. It had been the Journal Star Tennis Tournament years ago. Then it became the Peoria Tennis Association tennis thing. And then due to COVID, it died off for a couple of years, and they want to bring it back, make it even bigger. But they're just trying to get things started this year. The proceeds will go to help the boys tennis team.
All right, any questions? Call the roll.
Parrot.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Police chief?
I do have one more award if we could do that real quick. The Morton Police Department would like to give out one citizen award this year as well. We'd like to recognize Dilip Patel for his outstanding service of the citizens of Morton. Mr. Patel has been a distinguished business owner for a number of years and assisted the Morton Police Department in various ways. So we'd like to present him with this little token of our appreciation. So we'd like to give you this plaque and we appreciate everything you guys do. So
Thank you, sir. Zoning and code enforcement, Brad, do you have anything?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Village trustees, anything tonight? We need no closed session, so if we could have a motion to adjourn?
So move. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.